Welcome back, everyone, to the live Let's Play of Hyrule Warriors. We're picking up pretty much at the end game. There was one Linkle part that we unlocked, but the section immediately after is called the Epilogue, so we're very near the end. But first, what I want to do is something I haven't shown off yet. You can use your Zelda amiibos in Hyrule Warriors, and they give you weapons. And depending on how far you are in the game, and the highest level of their weapon you've unlocked, like in adventure mode, you can get some really powerful weapons with a lot of really good slot abilities. I've only got 4 unique ones. I've got Sheik, Wolf Link, which is basically just Midna. I've got 2 Links, but they only count as 1, and I've got Ganondorf. This last one is Ganondorf.
How appropriate is it that the amiibos for Link, they count as 1, but there's like 5 different Links you can play in this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Well, they're both Breath of the Wild Link. That's why.
I wonder if Toon Link will get you something different.
Actually, let me quickly show how far I am in adventure mode. I completed the main adventure map. I didn't get gold on all of them, but I did every mission, at least. And that unlocked quite a lot of shit. Adventure mode is actually one of the harder ones, weirdly enough, because the Great Sea map, the individual missions are very easy. Ignore what I said at the start of the last time. You can actually do this, it's just it recommends you unlock the hammer in legend mode, because that's the easiest way to kill the Helmarok King. But you don't need it. The Helmarok King just exploits its weakness. But I've unlocked a whole lot of shit. I did a little bit of some of the other maps, but I've got several other characters. Actually, you know what? We're not going to actually go into one of these maps, but I want to show up the character roster that I have right now. Gonna move the chat.
Get out the way, chat.
So some of the new characters I unlock in adventure mode. Got Toon Link, Skull Kid, Linkle we already had. Tingle. Tingle is the fucking worst.
Is he? Oh, that's disappointing.
He doesn't control well, and his entire character is just, I'm a jackass. I'm clearly, I'm supposed to impress somebody, and I'm just kind of impressed with myself, but nobody else.
Does his text box actually say that? Hello, Link, I'm a jackass! No, cool.
No. I've got Young Link, he's pretty fun. I unlocked Twilight Midna as proper Midna. She's a little tough to use, but if you get used to her, she can wreck shit. She's got one particular combo, which is very powerful. It just takes a long time to really get it to land. I've got Tetra, King Daphnis. Daphnis is pretty hard to control. Medley, I haven't really used her at all. I unlocked Marin from Link's Awakening. I barely used her at all. Strange. And I've got Ravio. Sadly, I don't think Ravio has a different costume that actually takes off the bunny hood. I think it's there permanently.
No.
I know that there was like a dude from Mario Sunshine who you race. Doesn't he have like that same bunny hat on or something?
Yeah, the great... Not Rantasmo, that's a YouTuber.
I want to say it sounds something Italian, like the Great Pompini.
The Great Piantissimo?
Yeah,
there you go.
The Great Pompini. Yeah, like his face under it's the Running Man from Ocarina of Time. They use, like, you're not supposed to see it, but if you move the mask with a program, you can see that it's his face.
Alright, the only thing I remember about him is that he calls you a pokey little flat biscuit.
Yeah, I never saw that line of dialogue because I never lost to him as a kid, but apparently people have.
And also over here, I haven't unlocked yet, but you can unlock Yiga from... Is it Yiga? The villain from A Link Between Worlds?
Yiga or Yuga?
Yuga. Yiga is from Breath of the Wild.
Right. I knew that.
Congratulations.
Jacob flipping through his Zelda books like, oh, what are they talking about?
I knew the Yiga part, not the Yuga part.
What is the character you're going to hear? Oh, you get Toon Zelda.
Oh.
So a lot of characters I haven't unlocked. I don't know if I'll be doing all that, because playing all of adventure mode is not worth it. But playing legend mode is, because it's fun and has a point, mostly. So, what do you guys want to do? You want to continue the story, or do you want to continue Linkle's story?
I don't think we've seen Linkle in a few levels, so let's go back to her.
Let's see how Linkle's doing. I'm sure she's getting lost somewhere and murdering other people.
Currently, I have her at level 53. I unlocked a new weapon for her, the boots. The winged boots.
The Pegasus boots? Oh no, they're just winged boots.
I think they're basically Pegasus boots, but she uses them like kung fu kick style. It's amazing.
Oh, that's a cute fairy.
Aw,
Yeah, I unlocked quite a few more fairies. We had Loyola before. I had like 2 dark types. Somebody pointed out I was wrong about everything I said about the fairies, so I'm just not going to say anything.
okay. Got it.
I was kind of wrong about everything, period.
This game isn't even called Hyrule Warriors. It's called Hyrule Warriors.
Smooth moves.
It's gear. It's gear him smooth moves.
I mean, look at him. Honestly, I would actually buy that game. I'll be honest. Yeah.
Gear him where?
Yeah, it could be like that in a mix of a dancing game.
Like, all of his micro games are just tongue related.
There's a few of them in WarioWare, isn't there?
Tongue related micro games?
Yeah, that doesn't sound weird. That doesn't sound weird for like WarioWare or Gear Him.
Well, would it be weird if there was a WarioWare game dedicated entirely to tongues?
No.
Well, you know what? I guess you're right.
That's just a lucky date.
Ooh. Rated M for mature.
Rated M for mouth.
If they could have a whole WarioWare game where it's like, hey, look, the gimmick is you turn your Game Boy and like you just touch the screen. I'm sure they could, in the future when the Nintendo Switch 2 or whatever comes out, they could have tongue-based like activity.
Oh, that'd be the most unsanitary game console ever made. If it had tongue-o-vision.
They'll call it the Nintendo Nonsense.
The nonsense, that'd sell well.
Oh, cool, it turns her into Sanji.
A tiny imprisoned.
Well, also, I have a different outfit for Linkle. She basically looks like, well, we call her Pizza Jane, and because of that, I've forgotten her actual name. But from Wind Waker, Errol.
Jane?
It's Errol. Oh, that's cute. It's like if Pizza Jane grew up and became a badass, like warrior and like adventurer. I could believe that, especially since in the ending she was hanging, well, not in the ending, but throughout the game she was hanging out with the Tetra Pirates when Tetra wasn't there.
Taco Bell? I need to watch your LPs, clearly.
We didn't name her Taco Bell, but that would have been good, actually.
Okay, so what the hell am I supposed to...
I called her Pizza Jane on the spot because I straight up forgot, even though, like, they tell you their names.
Hello, my name is Susan. You're Pizza Jane now.
My name is Luca.
Hi, my name is Juliana. You're Calzone Karen.
Can I tell you how much I love that name, Jacob, actually?
Good.
For once.
For once.
You know, for all the stupid diarrhea that falls out of your mouth, that was the one I really liked.
You got some shit to say to me, Thorn?
This is Yoshi's life. Hope you all get tired of Linkle going, yup!
Yup! I don't. I have stream muted, dabs. I didn't actually dab. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, either is worse.
Either is worse?
I like that you vocalized it and then you were like, no, that's not correct. And then you did it and we still heard it, so...
Satisfying arm motion. That's what I'll always say.
So is wanking.
Yeah, exactly.
One of them you keep to yourself.
And that's dabbing.
Okay, I'm supposed to be defeating shield moblins. One of them's already gotten to the allied base because I wasn't paying attention.
I feel like it's very easy to, like, completely forget what you're doing in this game. Mainly because, well, first of all, you can do that, but secondly, most of the time you're just mowing people down. So when you see enemies, you're just like, well, I have to murder them, clearly.
Alright, let's go save our friends.
Cucko haters. That's funny.
There go our buddies.
There's so many of them.
Will there ever be enough?
My giant chickens. Okay.
Alright, that was a good line read. Actually, a good vocal warm-up, I should say. Now, the line is, chicken.
Bob.
I was trying to say chicken children, but I was also trying to say the lyrics to 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies. Like, my brain couldn't decide which one I wanted to do.
It's been 1 week since Gitchy Gitchy Ya Ya Da Da.
I was thinking more of the chickadee China, the Chinese chicken part, but
That was a great song, though.
I love that song. I love that band.
I hate that I only know it because of the Digimon movie when I saw it when I was a kid.
Of all fucking things, too.
That had, like, the most 90s soundtrack ever in my
really did.
defense.
Was there Green Day in it? What? Let's go through. We need Green Day. We need Britney Spears.
It had a lot of semi-alternative, like, the alternative nation found its place in the Digimon movie soundtrack.
Right.
Okay, I would be extremely impressed if they somehow got Britney Spears in the Digimon movie, like, in the soundtrack.
Impressed or disappointed?
Well, impressed. That'd be expensive as shit.
Well, yeah, impressed. Okay, good point for that. But also just, like, where would you fit it? Like, hit me baby one more time when one of them's about to die? Or, like, they mega evolve and then it doesn't work? Sorry, Digivolution. I know somebody's gonna crucify me if I don't get it right.
Dude, I want to die to that song.
As you lay me down in the casket, hit me, baby, one more time.
They did, that's how you died. Where are these imprisonments coming from?
Why do they all have such goofy toes?
Will they, in fact, give me a sign?
Dude, I have such memories with that song because I had this PlayStation 2 demo disc that I played the hell out of. It had a Taz game. It had Freak Style, which is a game I keep seeing at the game store and I want to buy because I like that demo a lot. It had videos, including the way to find the red taxi in Grand Theft Auto 3, which is great, I guess.
I'm assuming the car goes fast in that game, or has a weapon or some sort.
I don't think they specified. It's just like, hey, my name is Jim from PlayStation. I'm here to show you how to find the red taxi in Grand Theft Auto 3. I don't know. But another song on that disc was the Britney Spears, I forget the exact name. It's a Britney Spears rhythm game. And the only song available was Hit Me Baby One More Time. And I played that game a lot, actually.
One more time, then again, another time. This is the only time you can give me.
Several times. Hit me, baby, several times.
And I memorized the dance to that game too. So, and I would just do it sometimes. And my parents were probably very disappointed. I don't care, but like, if I was 6-year-old, I want to dance Britney Spears. Okay.
It's the only time it's appropriate.
And then for some reason, your dad is like, Jacob, have you found the red taxi in Grand Theft Auto 3 yet?
I never did, actually. I need to watch that video again, clearly.
I do wonder, like, where do they get, like, the people to do... Because, you know, like, they're a big company. They have a lot of important things to do. So when they have these, like, demo discs for, like, magazines, like, where do they get these people for, like, really arbitrary things back in the day? Now you have YouTube where you can just upload a clip about anything, but... Things like that, like you described it, and I thought of like all those old demo discs I had with like all these people you would never see ever again in real life, talking about a very minuscule aspect in games.
I'm guessing it was just some dev, probably some dude from Rockstar, honestly.
Oh, it's the ceremonial troops. They're summoning the imprisons.
Because, like, let's say, like, they hire, let's say for the sake of argument, it's like an actor, and, like, they record you to talk about, like, oh, yeah, here's how you get the secret, like, skating character in Disney skateboarding, and the only way people will ever see you ever talk about that is if you, like, participated in a Pizza Hut event back in 2001.
It's just some kid who won a contest, has to read off a script.
Alright, gamers, I'm gonna show you how to unlock Goofy.
That was before gamers was much of a term, I feel.
Back then it was suckers.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, you stupid idiots, here's how you unlock Goofy.
Not like now, with all the fucking monetization and shit. Back then, you buy a game, sucker.
We actually bought it, we don't even know if we put a game on that disc.
Just the CD of, like, the monkeys. We just put them in nice-looking cases like the PlayStation 2. I mean, the CD will work. The PS2 has a CD player, but I feel like people will be disappointed.
I feel like that disc alone, though, would be kind of better than some of the other games with, like, loot boxes or something. Like, yeah, it's not a game, but, like, at least I can listen to it.
Yeah, listen to the monkeys, you know? Like, I'm a Believer is a, like, unironically, a pretty good song.
Their album from 2015, 2016 was surprisingly really good.
There's a Monkeys album in 2015 or 2016.
Semi-recently, and, like, all of the songs are really good.
Wow.
Huh.
I didn't know they were still together. I thought they broke up in the 60s.
I mean, you're kind of not wrong, but...
Oh.
Not back together.
Was it for a reunion or a revival project?
Some reunion, I guess. Album was called Good Times, I think.
Huh.
One of the songs was written by Andy Partridge from XCC.
Heard that name.
Huh.
Probably from me.
No, I'm familiar with some of it. He makes animations, right?
You're thinking of his son, Harry.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, they're related. Okay,
Yeah.
because that's definitely who I was thinking of, too.
That's interesting, actually.
Wow. Harry Partridge on YouTube. Yeah, my dad writes for the Monkeys. What do you do?
Well, I was in a demo disc, and the only way you could see it was if you went to Pizza Hut.
I told people how to find the Bugs Bunny Easter egg in Tasmania.
I told people how to use a really cool cheat code in Spyro 2 where you can make Spyro go from purple to red.
You cut him.
Yes.
Oh.
I remember.
Wow.
I remember, like, this was during the age when, like, whoa, you could, like, find people talking about games on the internet and there'd be cheat codes and walkthroughs. And I remember I would look through them and they would like, hey, do this, like, press L2, L1, like, some bizarre combination of buttons, and you get dumb things like, whoa, now Spyro has a big head, or now he's yellow. And, like, as a kid, you're like, this is so cool, but useless, because it didn't affect gameplay. It was just, like, a cosmetic thing.
I remember looking up cheats for 2 games specifically. Well, several, but 2 series. Tony Hawk and Grand Theft Auto. Those games had good freaking cheats.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, couldn't you, like, spawn, like, weapons and vehicles and stuff?
Yeah, you can get, like, good weapons. You can spawn vehicles that are normally hard to get. You could, like, get an automatic, like, full wanted level. which is actually pretty fun.
I want the cops on my ass.
Yeah, one fun thing to do in Grand Theft Auto is just see how far you can survive.
I want to be wanted by someone.
I've really been wanting to play Grand Theft Auto lately. I remember I got Vice City at, a complete copy of Vice City at Goodwill for like $3. It even came with a poster. So, I mean, I haven't hung it up, because it's just a shitty drawing of a girl in a bikini. But, that makes it sound like someone drew a poster and put it in the disc before they took it to Goodwill.
I hope I give somebody a surprise boner with this one.
Wow! No. Yeah, I got Vice City on PS2 at Goodwill. I have San Andreas on Steam. That's the best one. I also have GTA 5 and 4, but it's on PS3 and it's Grand Theft Auto 4. I don't want to play that.
I own this game, but I don't want to play it.
That's like every PS3 game I have. I don't know what it is. I just don't enjoy playing the PS3. It's probably because I don't have a first-party PS3 controller, and I hate the PS3's UI a lot.
You have a PS4 though, right?
Yeah, but I know that you can work PS4 controllers with the PS3, but it doesn't work all the way. Like, for some games, the analog stick doesn't work great, and for all games, the PS button doesn't work. So you have to turn off the console manually if you want it to leave the game.
Makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
No, I mean, that makes sense for why you don't want to go back to it. No, okay. I think that's absolute diarrhea, because I agree. Sometimes because I'm using my DualShock 4, well, actually, it's Dakota's, but, I'm using that on my PS3, and when I would play Persona 2, sometimes the thing would just shut down. The controller would just literally stop working, because apparently it struggles identifying the USB cable of a DualShock 4 for some reason. So sometimes it's like, oh, it was a flawless session. Other times it'd be like, wow, we disconnected 4 times in a row in under a minute.
I think the only reason I haven't gotten rid of my PS3 is I don't want to get rid of any more consoles in general, especially since I've been collecting them. But also, then I would have no way of playing Metal Gear Solid 4, because that game's never been re-released for whatever goddamn reason.
Well, I think, that's actually a good reason. You should probably hang on to that PS3, because I doubt that game will ever get re-released, actually.
Yeah. Dude, a Metal Gear collection on Switch, I would just explode. I would love that so much.
Now, I don't know which part of Konami let Snake play ball in Smash, but, I don't know what the future holds for his franchise, unfortunately.
I would be super okay with us never getting another canonical Metal Gear game, because Kojima's not going to be working on it, so I'd rather not. But I specifically want a port of Metal Gear Solid 4 somewhere, because Metal Gear Solid 4 runs like shit. Its frame rate is garbage, and I would just love to play that game at 60 frames per second. What's the term? It's where the frame rate gets higher, automatically. It's not capped or anything. It's not an automatic frame rate. It gets higher if there's less going on the screen, or if you stare at the sky or something. And once anything joins, it just drops down to 25 frames per second.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it. Also, I liked how, I know it was because you interrupted Girahim's attack, but it looked like when he was summoning his magic, a bunch of Cocos just fell out of the sky for a second.
Yeah, I summoned them.
And Linkle's like, but they're my babies, they listen to me.
A remake of Ghost Babel, that'd be tight.
What's my opinion on Dragon Quest, and would I be interested in Dragon Quest Builders 2? I have no familiarity with Dragon Quest.
All I can say, I know the question was directed at you, but all I can say is, I like.
Oh no!
I like the hero from Dragon Quest VIII. I like his bandana. I'll probably use him in Smash.
Hold on, preciousness is happening.
Aww.
And she laid an egg in her hair.
Don't move it.
And then Linkle stood up, and there was also an egg beneath her. And
now, apparently, I was playing that on hard.
Oh.
Were you not the rest of this LP?
Well, it would be hard if you weren't level 1,000,000 with Linkles.
Yeah. God, Tingle's level 2 balloon is love-filled balloon.
Ugh. Oh.
I really thought you were gonna say, we got Tingle's left leg. Like, why?
You can also get food for your fairies. Pretty much every time you feed one of them, they'll go up at least one level. But again, I clearly don't know how to utilize them, so...
I do respect Dragon Quest, and it's like one of those franchises that I'll get to eventually. But right now I'm playing a lot of like really good JRPGs, so a Dragon Quest game followed up by after a Persona, I think might be a bad move on my part.
Yeah, slow down on the jerpergs.
Well, that and it's just because one of Dragon Quest's biggest appeals is how simplistic they are.
Ah.
That's not a bad thing. I think that's fine. And I know it's gigantic in Japan, but it's just not on the table for me right now. But someday.
Also get Mario Maker 2 so that when they let you play online with friends, we can play together.
No, absolutely. I want Mario Maker 2.
Brilliant.
Look at my pirate fairy.
Nice.
Yar!
Rochel?
Rochel, yeah.
Rochelle? Or...
Rochel.
The names they give you are very weird.
Yeah, like Lila.
Loyla.
Boy, mate, my name's Lila. I'm here to be a fairy.
There was like a goth fairy, right? What was her name? Scrimple? Or...
Scrimple?
I mean, that wouldn't be off compared to what I'm seeing.
We haven't, you scrolled through them and we saw their abilities, but let's, see all of your fairies.
Okay. So, this is another one, Soray. It's basically just another dark fairy. I don't use her because I already have one. And I don't know how to use her.
She looks kind of basic.
Well, it's because I haven't customized her in any way.
Oh, you can customize them? Okay.
The lightning fairy, Klim. I gave her the medley beak.
You gave her the medley beak, but the rest of her is like big Midna clothes.
Yeah, right. I like her. She's cute and goofy.
And she's a hard worker now.
She wasn't before, but when you gave her that beak, she said, "I understand, master," and she put it on.
Oh, Katie's adorable.
Oh, she's dressed like Saria.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Her default name was something like Kite or something. It's like, no, I'm gonna name you an actual name.
Kite.
Alright, Kite, I need you to hold on to the string and as I guide you. Why? Please.
I think she's my highest level fairy, because every food I give her would also reduce points, I think. I think Valiant would reduce it by 1. It's hard to tell. Yeah. If I gave her an egg? No, if I gave her soup. It's very hard to tell. Her little stat thing is silver now, because she's so high level. But when you feed a fairy of food and it would reduce one of her stats, it's in blue, so I can't see it. Yeah, it would reduce it by 1. She would be less valiant because she ate grandma's soup.
But you did give her an egg, and that made her a really hard worker.
That's right. Let's give her more eggs. They'll make her more sparkly, apparently.
Eat these weird eggs.
I found them bit my tongue. Found them in a tree.
I found the... Eat these...
I hate it when I'm at work and I bite my tongue while on a call. I'm just waiting for the day I do it super hard and I just say fuck to a customer.
Princess Loyla.
Oh, it's Girahim's outfit, but black, with Child Zelda from Ocarina of Time's hat.
Yeah. And Crone, who we've been using.
What a crone.
She's so old.
I like her Sheikah outfit.
Yeah.
I may look 21, but I'm actually 94.
The fact that you started with like an old person voice and then you dropped it when you're 94. I'm 21 years old, but I'm actually 100.
And I got a bunch of different clothes. All of Bruno's cute. That's just an entire outfit.
Whoa. I see a Link outfit down there.
I kind of like that the sleeves go over her hands. Oh, that's cute. It has the little recorder from the original.
Oh yeah.
They really did reference every single Zelda thing possible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
I love dressing up characters.
For a second, I really thought you had a fairy named Solon and one named School. But it was just you selecting things in the menu. What's your name? School? Oh.
Name's close. My last name's Shoal.
Has that ever happened? Has they ever misspelled your last name?
Of course
like
it's
that?
happened.
Oh my god.